Hey guys, Omni here. So I've had a couple people message me that kind of prompted a little bit of a poll that I put up on the channel. I'm not sure if you guys saw it or not, but there's this show making the rounds thanks to Netflix called Squid Game. Had a couple people just be like, "Dude, you gotta watch this show. It's nuts." And I was like, "Squid Game? What is this?" It's Korean. So we're gonna be watching it with the subtitles. So I'll try to make it as easy to follow as possible for you guys. But we're going to be, I guess, checking this out because I put up a poll and you guys seem to be mostly interested. It's a little bit of a deviation from the typical kind of stuff we watch here on the channel. So I don't know if this is going to stick. I mean, if you guys like it, if you guys want to see more of it, we might follow through with it. With the schedule the way it is, I'm not going to try and pump all at what there's like 8 episodes of this, 8 or 9 episodes of this. I'm not going to try to pump them all out like this week or anything like that, like I have with some of the other shows. I'm just kind of like, I'll ease through this one. So maybe once a week, maybe twice a week if I can get it in there. If it becomes more of a series, like if I get hooked on it and if I want to finish it, or we'll just see, because I'm going to leave this up to you guys. We'll see where it goes. But if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this episode at least, because again, like I said, going on from here is a little bit of an uncertainty. But you can see the full-length reaction to this and every other show we've been covering here on the channel this year on my Patreon. Or if you become a member here on the channel as well, starting to incorporate some movies into that lineup as well. Just put up Venom for everybody, which I'll watch for the first time in preparation for Let There Be Carnage. Just one way you can support the channel. Another way is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing, because YouTube likes that engagement. Guys, let's go ahead and let's play the Squid Game. Here we go. Oh wow. Just all the shit that popped up for what it's rated M for. Okay, well, what? Red light, green light. Episode 1.
이거 뭐야? 나 주는 거야?
네 오늘 가영이 생일인 건 알지? 이따가 가가 저녁이라도 함께 사 먹여라.
아 요즘 물가가 얼마인데 이거 가지고 뭘 사 먹여? 좀만 더 줘봐.
돈 없다?
He's gonna go gamble it? Come on. Oh, that was his reasoning. I guess it worked. I don't know like the currency system, so I don't know how. It sounds like a lot, but how much is that? I'm guessing quite a bit. Uh-oh. Some people he owes money to. I'm willing to put money on that. Yeah.
미안해. 일단 이거 받으시고 나머지는 제가 다음 달까지 꼭.
You kidnap it? Yep.
괜찮아요, 학생?
아이고. 달짝지근하다. 너 코피가 왜 잘 나는지 알아? 그 안에 무쇠혈관이 많아서 그래.
You know, I don't think I've actually ever had a nosebleed.
여기 지장 찍어. 다음 달까지 못 갚으면 여기 신장 하나다. 여기 안구 하나.
인주.
Nah. Ooh.
아 거기 나오네. 자연산 인주.
Got your own natural ink, little squid.
그래 거기 구. 한 달이야. 문가수 잘해.
죄송한데 아까 드린 10,000원 좀. 가영이 더 맛있는 거 사주려고 그랬는데.
괜찮아. 어제 엄마랑 새아빠랑 스테이크하우스 갔었어. 근데 난 떡볶이가 훨씬 더 맛있어. 엄마가 이런 거 불량식품이라고 못 먹게 하거든.
먹어.
Oh.
내년 생일에는 진짜 좋은 선물을 사줄게.
내년?
너 작년 생일 생각해봐. 우리들 금방 생일 됐지? 내년 생일도 금방 와.
Moving.
아니야.
선생님, 잠깐 시간 좀.
예수 안 믿어요.
그게 아니라 제가 오늘 선생님에게 그 좋은 기회를 드리고자.
우리 집 불교 믿으니까 귀찮게 하지 말고 저리 가라고.
저랑 게임 한번 하시겠습니까?
이름 성기훈 47세 최종학력 대한공업고등학교 전직 드래곤모터스 조립 1팀 직원 10년 전 구조조정 당시 3년 전 이혼한 부인과의 사이에 10살 딸이 있음.
현재 채무액 사채 1억 6천, 은행 대출 2억 5천 5백.
빈자리가 얼마 안 남았습니다. 연락 주십시오.
가영이 지금 애랑 새 남편이랑 내년에 뭐 다 미국으로 간다 하더라.
다들 피곤한가?
Alrighty. 456.
내가 얼마 안 남았어. 내 이 머릿속에 혹이 생겼대. 뇌 종양.
Hey, is that the girl that stole the money from him?
네가 시켰냐? 내 돈 훔쳐오라고? 이 개새끼.
Oh, they're probably like, what the shit is this?
107번 김미영 채무 5억 4천, 118번 오영욱 채무 10억 2천.
Everybody here is in debt.
119번 노상원 채무 13억 9천.
Jeez.
돌아가서 남은 인생을 빚쟁이들에게 쫓기며 쓰레기처럼 사시겠습니까? 아니면 저희가 드리는 마지막 기회를 잡으시겠습니까?
상금이 대충 얼마나 되나요?
한 게임이 끝날 때마다 돼지 점통에 상금이 적립될 겁니다.
It's a giant piggy bank.
게임에 참가를 원하지 않는 분은 지금 말씀해 주시길 바랍니다.
This is a nice, like, interesting commentary on debt in general and the desperation it craves and digging your own holes, and players not allowed to stop playing. A player who refuses to play will be eliminated. Games may be terminated if the majority agrees.
난가요?
Hey, they're not smiling. Gosh, this is weird.
확인되었습니다.
Oh, that's eerie.
This is the front man speaking.
Preparations for the first game are complete.
That was in English. So it's an open roof.
저 뭐냐? 존나 이상하게 생겼네.
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다입니다. 이후에 움직임이 감지되면 탈락입니다.
무궁화 꽃?
So they're literally playing red light, green light. Okay.
내기할래? 누가 먼저 꼴이 나나? 100만 원 봐. 콜? 아이 씨발. 콜.
324번.
병신 걸렸네.
무슨 소리예요?
Yeah, walking a little slower this time, aren't you?
개쇼하지 말고 일어나.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh shit, up there. Well, shit, here goes half, like, a majority of your players. Oh my god. He's the only one that moved. Oh. Oh, it's sped up. Gosh, at that pace, I don't think they can make it in 2 minutes. Oh, she figured that out.
누구냐? 아까부터.
네 뒤통수 치면.
Keep your cool. Keep your cool. Or you're gonna fuck. Oh.
마 병신아.
Look at this old dude. He's like, hey, yeah. Ah. Oh, dude, that guy's a savior right there. Holy shit. But if he, like, laid flat and at least just paused, would he be fine? Like, the people we saw shot on the ground only... Well, I don't know if he would have made it to the line from prone. Whoo! Why the delay on that one? Someone have to reload? Or just comedic timing? Jesus, dude. What the fuck? What? What? We're on a crescent moon island. What the hell, dude? That was nuts. Next episode is just called Hell. All right. Well, That took a long time to get going, but once it got going, it got going. And I can only imagine that's just the child's play so far. I imagine it'll get more crazy. But then again, how many people just died in that? How many people were even left from what? There was 456 total in this game. I think we need a legal definition in the signing of this contract, this consent form for the term elimination. I don't think that's what a lot of people expected when they signed that form. And had they known, probably wouldn't have signed that form. But wow, this is such an interesting premise. And it's, again, it just plays on just how much debt there is in the world, how much people are clinging to debt, how much people are desperate to get away from it, how much their debt is destroying their lives. And some of it's brought on by themselves, some is brought on just by just misfortunes, and just how desperate would you be to clear your massive debt if you had one? Listen, I've got plenty of debt. Thank you, college. I don't know if I'd play a death game for it, but Jesus. Oh, wow. This guy was already quite the gambler beforehand. Like, yeah, coming out. And I think you see that a lot with people too. Just kind of like, well, I don't have much now, but maybe I can turn the little bit I've got into more by gambling. And it just takes, yeah, you always have that chance, but it's not always, it's never gonna be, the odds are not on your favor is basically what I'm trying to get down to. And just like seeing how like heavy like the beginning kind of was. Yeah, he was like a kind of a little bit of a goofy character. Yeah, he was a little like overacted, and you in some ways. I haven't watched a Korean drama in a really long time. Like, honestly, I don't think I've seen one since my first couple of years of college, because one of my girlfriends at the time was really into a couple. I couldn't tell you the names of them at the time, but it definitely wasn't anything like this. I can tell you that much. But they kind of have those similar kind of qualities of style. It kind of disarms you, I think, a little bit. And I think that's part of the reason it was directed that way and acted that way, is to kind of like, yeah, this guy's a little bit of an indecent person at this point in time. Yeah, he's making a lot of really bad decisions. Yeah, he's not the best dad. So it's kind of like, yeah, he's down on his luck, but like there's a lot of it that's kind of played a little bit for comedy here and there. I think that's really to disarm you for the transition into the breaking, gripping, horrifying reality that he ends up in later because of all of that. I mean, even if he didn't have this, if he didn't collect his money, he's going to lose his eye and his kidney and whatever to this loan shark that he's already owing greatly. We had the pickpocket introduced. We had who I thought was his brother. Was that, I guess like a friend of his that was supposedly out of the country in business. The person that pickpocket was working for at some point is in there. The guy that helped him at the end there, which I don't think we got an introduction to at all. And then the old man with the brain tumor, he was like, I'm dying anyway, I guess, because he was like gunning for it. Then you had the two shitheads at the beginning. Obviously, none of these people were really in on what they were about to get into. So, of course, they thought it was like, all right, it's just a kid's game. We can fucking cheat this. And they were the guinea pigs, man. First out. So I'm curious to see how creative this kind of gets. Again, I don't know if this is something, again, it all comes down to like how you guys engage with it. I gotta say, because these are really long episodes, which means editing these is going to take quite a bit longer than it takes me for any of the normal shows we cover on the channel, especially with how dense and evenly paced a lot of this is. Trimming it down to 10 minutes for YouTube is going to be a little bit of a pain. So at the very least, I do want to continue the show. I'm going to leave this up to you guys, man. If you want to see how insane this shit gets, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you make YouTube happy. Because this is some chunky stuff to get into. And again, it's not the typical stuff we kind of cover on the channel. So it was just like I had so many people like wanting me to check this out, and I said, "What? Why not? Why not?" With the callers, the premise, the setup, how extravagant the presentation is from the workers, the staff in this organization, this facility that they built, the music that is playing, the way they're playing around with the tone, from the stairs, the outfits, to how they're at the same time just kind of treated like cattle in a way. It's playing with a lot of stuff, and I like the way that it's actually playing with things. So I don't know, it's up to you guys. So let's see where it goes. Again, I'm not going to pump these out. If I do commit to it, I'm not going to be pumping them out like I did with Star Wars Visions. I just can't burn myself out like that in 2 weeks back to back. So I'm going to ease this out if we do continue it. So if you want to see more, I hope you subscribed if you're not already and you stick around. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this episode. What do you think of the show so far? How do you feel about this twist and turn? Please, no spoilers if you have continued on, which I'm sure most of you watching probably have. That said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's going to be on my Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it'll get you access to that as well. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Share, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, and Peeling M. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Thank you guys so much. But guys, that's been this video. I'll catch you guys possibly in the next episode of Squid Game. Take care, everybody.